Hello, welcome to the debut of Solving the Internet, a podcast where a couple of chuckle boys endeavor to solve the internet's most intriguing dilemmas. I'm your co-host, Matt.
And I'm your other co-host, Curtis. We're in my basement. This is our first episode, but we're going all out. We've got our own microphone. We're good. We're ready to go.
We're ready to rock and roll. Let's do it. You just want to hop right in then?
Yeah, let's do it.
This week's theme, you could say, we're going to go off of just straight up how blank. I've got quite a bit of interesting queries, or whatever you want to call them. First one, how fast do you fall?
Well, Matt, I fell for recording this podcast, so pretty quickly. It only took a minute. I guess it would depend on how you mean you fall. You know, are you falling to the ground like you trip and fall?
Well, that's the beauty of it, because it doesn't specify that. It's just very, very vague. How do you fall in general? Off a building, off a couch?
Quickly. You fall quickly. I fall quickly. It feels slow motion, really.
Well, but you are pretty dense. So.
And dense as heck.
dense as heck.
Yeah. How fast do you fall? Well, I know that terminal velocity is a thing. You want to go. Well, you don't want to go terminal velocity.
You want to go below that as much as possible.
If you're just like falling down the stairs, terminal velocity would be...
That's quite impressive.
Yeah, that'd be terrible.
You would probably just burn your house down at that point.
Yeah, there'd be a lot of friction involved. You don't want to be falling terminal velocity. Oh, man. Who's falling? Is it me? How fast do I fall personally?
We'll narrow it down, because the question didn't narrow it down too much at all. So we'll limit it to you. How fast do you specifically fall?
Is it like 110 meters per second?
Swear.
It's something like that. I fell in love with my wife quickly.
That's not it. That's not what we're... Stop it.
Oh, we're actually falling. Physically falling. Uh-huh. Not emotionally or trickery or any of that. We are falling to the ground. Yeah,
you want to try?
Let me go trip over there. No, I've actually never fallen.
Never
fallen.
I've seen you fall.
No. Where?
You did play hockey for quite some time, and I did watch you play, and you did fall quite a bit.
Mm.
And also, I would imagine that time you broke your shin.
Ooh.
You probably fell.
My shin. It actually wasn't my shin, though.
What was it?
It was my fibula.
Which is?
The other one. There's two. No, not femur. Trust me, I broke it. I know what it is. Yeah, it's fibula. It's this one down here. It's
the back one.
Yeah, the back one. There's one on the front. That's your shin. Tibia, I think.
Tibia fibula. Okay.
Yeah, and that's definitely broken. That's actually a funny story. My buddy, we thought we were hot shit playing hockey in a parking garage, and I think it was raining or it was snowing out, or I don't know. It was cold and terrible, and we were just playing hockey with like me and like two other guys, and I was on a breakaway, like I was scoring Game 7.
Like you were Gretzky.
Yeah, well, yeah. Or better, Mario.
In his prime.
And I was ahead of him. He tripped me up into the net, and some things bent the way they shouldn't have bent.
You brought a net to a parking garage?
Well, yeah, what else are you going to shoot at?
Remember when we used to do the garbage can?
The garbage can is terrible.
It was so good, though.
It's satisfying, the noise it makes.
That was the first time I ever played hockey. It was out front on the street with you and Zach in a garbage can.
And then you had a net.
Yeah, I still do. It's in my backyard.
So would you bring that net to a parking garage?
It's fucking heavy, dude.
Oh no, we had one of these cheapo like.
I did have one of those old plastic ones. Yeah, I probably would have brought that. But no, the one I have now is one whole piece, and it's metal, and it's really, really.
So this is like, we're talking regulation NHL.
Yeah, I think it actually might be regulation size. I'm not too sure, but it has like a little target in it that used to be movable. That's not anymore because it's rusted.
Because you never hit it once.
Dude, I used to nail it, especially because it was stuck in one spot. I couldn't move it.
Oh, so you got that
spot. I got really good at top right corner.
So if I ever played goaltender, I'll
watch your top right corner.
I'll just stand against that. I
don't know how to shoot left.
Yeah, we'll just
only right.
But yeah, when I fell, I think I did. I must have fallen at terminal velocity there.
You had to have.
Because that hurt.
That's the only way you can break your fibula is to fall at terminal velocity. It's a fact.
You know what was even worse? I had to quit my job because I had a broken leg.
Yeah, no. I mean, did you really have to quit? Where did you work?
I was doing landscaping at that time.
Really?
Mm-hmm. No. Well, actually, I guess that's a little bit of karma, because the guy that tripped me, he was also working for them at the time, so he had to work extra hard. He had to make up for it.
He wanted the money.
He wanted it. What do we got, man?
Next one here.
All right.
How fast do you have to be to run on water?
Jesus fast.
Jesus velocity.
Well, now wait a minute.
That
this
is an
ties
actual
in.
Google question.
Well, this does tie into how fast do you fall?
Yeah, I guess so, because you would fall through the surface of the water.
So wait, so does Jesus has never fallen? Well, now, granted, he didn't run. Well,
Jesus has
he's
never
magic.
fallen; he has only risen. So that is a fact. It's a provable fact.
It's provable
if you believe the Bible.
Mm.
This is a legit Google search.
So think of things that have not fallen into water, like a boat.
Well, how fast are those little water skipper bug guys? You know what I'm talking about? With like the little legs. They just,
No, we can get sciencey about it. They actually are stationary.
There's what?
Yeah, look it up, man. They don't.
But they're moving.
I mean, they do move, but they also don't move. They do both. Yeah, look it up. So those little water bugs use surface tension to not fall in. Wow, maybe Jesus did that too.
He's very buoyant.
Well, I'd have to say you got to move pretty quick, like a skipping stone. What, did you look it up?
I did.
Well, how fast do you have to move?
Or
did you look up how fast does a water bug move?
No, I looked up the answer to our question, which is kind of counterintuitive because we're supposed to be answering the question.
We're doing what everyone else did to figure it out.
No, put it in retrospect for you. The fastest man on Earth is Usain Bolt.
Fastest or quickest?
Bro, it's just top speed.
Top speed.
Yeah.
So his acceleration isn't the best.
It doesn't matter. About 10.4 meters per second. You're not going to start out on the water. You're going to be at top speed when you hit.
But wouldn't
water.
that be impressive?
That would be very. That's what Jesus did.
Jesus walked and floated on water, which is not as impressive.
Yeah. So 10.4 meters per second is Usain Bolt's top speed. About 3 times that fast is what you would have to be to run on water, which is about 30. Obviously, 30 meters per second is the answer I got. So you'd have to be about 30 meters per second to run on water.
So what you're saying
you have to be 3 black guys, is what I'm saying.
Well, no, that's what I was gonna say. So you're telling me Jesus was either very fast, or he definitely could beat Usain Bolt in a race.
Eugene Bolt.
So if he's the fastest though, he's not Jesus. I'm referring to Usain Bolt. He's the fastest. So, but is he the fastest? Like he's not an endurance runner, yeah. Or is he? What kind of running does he do?
I mean, Olympic running.
Nobody knows.
I don't. I would imagine he has really good endurance as well. I don't think it much matters for running on water, but I believe he would be pretty. To put it this way,
so you're saying if one guy could do it, it'd be Usain Bolt?
Yeah, he would be. I would put all the chips on him. That's the only thing I would have. Maybe if we gave him some like flippers or some like water shoes or something, it might be a little bit better. But
now wait. Water shoes are not for running on water.
They can be. Who says they can't? Prove me wrong.
Well, well, hold on. Well, we know how difficult running on water. Well, I've never tried, but
I have tried, and it's impossible.
Okay, all right. Those people probably aren't very good at just walking in flippers, let alone running in them.
Why not?
Have you? I've definitely tried to walk in flippers, and I fell at terminal velocity.
That's because they're made to walk on water and not on land. That's why it's difficult. Prove me wrong.
All right, so
we should change the name to Prove Me Wrong.
Prove me wrong. Oh, jeez.
No.
So, all right. Well, we'll get Usain. We'll get Usain Bolt in a pair of
Jesus.
And Jesus. Put some flippers on him and count down, shoot a gun. There you go. See who can run the fastest on water.
Hasn't Jesus been through enough? Why do you want to bring a gun into this?
He is, yeah. Well, I tell you what, they wouldn't have hung him up if they had guns back then.
I was just showing his fucking head.
All right, Matt, what do you got? Let's hear. What's the next one?
All right, the next one, and in my opinion, I think this is the most intriguing one that we have. Question, solely on the question itself. Okay. This was a legit Google search. I believe I typed in how fast do, and it gave me how fast do you have to slap a chicken to cook it. This is a question sincerely asked at least enough times to get on the Google autocomplete top 10, I think.
Well, people need to know. We need to give them some answers here. I've actually seen or read on one of those stupid Facebook things or something. A guy actually scientifically put this all together. He was a physicist or someone that slaps a lot of chickens, but a butcher. He came up with the answer, but I don't remember what it was, but it was something super insane, and what would happen is you would just char the outside and the inside would be raw still. But here's the thing. If you go back in time, use your brain, go back in time a little bit to a game called, what was it, Slap the Monkey?
Oh my god.
Newgrounds or E-Bombs World or something.
No, what was that website? Oh my god, yeah, that game.
So the answer's simple. Put that chicken in your computer and cheat at the game by dragging the mouse to the right like everyone did, because no one actually played that game properly. But I think that's the only logical way to actually get this internet solved, and that's what we're gonna do. Matt, get the chicken.
Get the chicken.
Yeah, I got the computer. We got 2 computers here. Put it right inside.
Oh my gosh.
And then we're gonna cook that chicken, and we're gonna eat it up. We're gonna dip it in some barbecue sauce. And
okay, now as cute of an answer as that was, let's get a little bit more real.
All right.
There's a lot more factors than just speed, right? You have to have strength.
Yeah.
And it's surface area.
Accuracy.
Surface area, too. You got to have a big hand.
I don't.
Yeah, my little baby hands.
Baby hand.
So you got to have a big enough hand, right? You got to be strong enough.
Yeah, also not me.
The chicken has to be strong enough to not
the chicken
disintegrate whenever you smack it.
It would have to kind of like be a fillet. Wait, is the chicken alive?
Didn't specify that.
Because you got to get through the feathers.
All right, we'll pluck it alive or dead. It's featherless.
All right, we love animals around here, so we're gonna. I'm not gonna kill a chicken.
We'll buy a dead chicken.
We'll buy
from the Walmarts
or a farmer. But should this chicken be? Are we talking a whole chicken, like bones and all, or are we talking a fillet?
I'm not cooking the bones, but they're in there.
Well, people Thanksgiving cook the whole turkey.
Do not eat the bones.
Well, I didn't say eat the bones, but you cook them.
They get cooked, but that's not a concern. If the bones are raw, I'm not gonna complain about it.
I don't know. You get salmonella if you don't get the
bones.
Cook up them bones. Cook them up.
I feel like you would have to smack it somewhere between Usain Bolt and Jesus.
Fast, 30 meters per second.
We'll say like 20 meters per second at a rapid pace.
Oh, you do it more than once. That's another thing.
There's no way you're going to slap a chicken one time and cook it. No matter how strong or fast you are, it's just not going to happen.
Call up Usain Bolt. Hold on, get my phone. Ask him to slap this chicken. You know what? He wouldn't. Too. Well, yeah, he wouldn't even. He could just run with the chicken and just, I guess, drop it.
Just the ground will smack it.
Well, yeah, but he's the fast. He's
the fast.
And then it can even get even better if he is running and throws it forward. You have even more velocity. Cook a whole chicken. Now that chicken would have to be dead. Can you imagine seeing him running along, chucking this chicken chucker?
Chickens.
He's a chicken chucker, and he just launch a live chicken. It wouldn't fly, I tell you that.
We could change it to no, I want to say that. Not a baby chicken. That's bad.
Yeah.
I was thinking like one of those Cornish
like a veal, but a
like
chicken.
A Cornish game hen, how they're small. Something like that, but not a chicken.
I don't think they're babies.
No, they're not. They're just small. So it wouldn't be... It would be like Baby Yoda. He's 50 years old, but he's still tiny.
Dang, dude. I would not slap
How
him.
hard do you have to slap Baby Yoda to cook him?
You can't. You can't. He had the force. I saw the first season of The Mandalorian.
That was really good.
It's very good.
Big fan.
I don't think he would hit him. I think he would have that like Leiden Frost effect or whatever.
I mean, but he sleeps.
He does. Take advantage of him and just smack him while
yeah, just smack him up.
Smack him while he's out.
Just smack him up a bit.
Well,
I think I hurt. It will hurt.
Ooh, no answer here. I don't think you can physically do it. I think you'd end up with a charred chicken.
Right.
Next.
Okay. Next.
Nobody wants a charred chicken anyway.
This one. This one's a little more real. This actually is kind of This will hit home for you.
Deep.
Actually.
Oh no.
For you. So if you can keep it in, you can keep it in. If not, you can get rid of it.
I'm not recording anymore.
How hard is it to get pregnant?
How hard is it?
How hard is it to get pregnant?
Well, you gotta practice. There's a lot of practice involved in making childs. There's children. They exist. I don't think it is very difficult to make babies.
That's one of the things I hate the most is when people say, like, it makes sense. Like, I'm not knocking people that say it honestly, but
knocking them up.
It just bothers me when people say, yeah, we're trying to get pregnant.
It's like, what'd you do differently?
Yeah, you're just being less careful.
Yeah,
it should be easier.
You're leaving it in.
You're doing the easier thing.
You're doing what is the better way to do the do.
Like, honestly, though, in the act of trying to get pregnant, you could be eliminating as much as 4 steps. You're 1, not taking birth control.
Yeah.
2, not using a condom. That's 2 things you don't have to do.
And nobody likes using those.
And 3, you're leaving it in.
You leave it in there.
That's 3
Slippy.
things. You're doing less things.
Did you say 4?
I might have.
You might have said 4.
There might
well,
be.
let's make up a 4th one. Oh, no. But
You're not slapping the chicken.
How hard do you have to slap your wife to get her pregnant?
That's a follow-up next week question. How fast does your wife have to fall on the stairs?
Yeah. Terminal velocity. That's how hard you gotta hit that chicken.
That's why it's called terminal velocity. Is that
you terminated that chicken.
Yeah.
So
is chicken code for baby?
The 4th step into having children is changing the bed sheets.
It's a lot of handstands.
A lot of handstands. Yeah, I've heard some stories about like you can only have a baby if the girl's on top, or if you really want one, you can do a handstand up against a wall until all the fun stuff ends up in the
until the funfetti doesn't come out.
In the destination.
Like a train station?
Yeah. Well, that is what it is. It's terminal. Again.
Oh my gosh.
Bringing it around.
Jeez. But not that hard, is what we're saying.
No, yeah, not at all.
The answer to that question is not that hard.
Yeah, there's a lot of kids, and there's a lot of people that shouldn't have had them, and there's too many. Stop it.
If you want, just go like a puppy, adopt
it.
Clean the world up.
But don't put it down. You got to keep that baby. You gotta. You're in it for the long haul.
That's kind of the opposite. You buy a puppy knowing full well at some point in your life is either going to die or you're going to put it down.
Yeah, big chance.
But with a child,
you don't have to worry about that.
You don't have to worry about it, but you do have to know that they someday will put you down. It's a reverse kind of thing.
That's deep, and I don't want to think about it.
But
with animals, I guess there is a chance you could die before your dog, but then that would...
Or you buy a bird. Fucking birds, I hate them.
I don't like little bird. I like big birds, like a
owl.
macaw. I do. Owls are my favorite animal.
I want an owl.
I do. Yeah, you don't. If you die before your dog, hopefully someone will come and find your dog, so that dog doesn't eat you. That dog will eat you.
It can. It definitely.
If I was a dog and I was stuck in a house, like let's say 3 days.
I mean, I would probably rip the food bag open before I would eat the human, though.
Food bag high up on a shelf.
I would
on the fridge.
That shelf.
Hey, listen, dogs they're smart.
Loyal.
They're smart. They are loyal, but man, when they're hungry,
like
listen, I've seen a lot of cops' videos of what these dogs do to people's body parts.
Yeah.
But they want to eat that.
I will tell you firsthand, though. I played dead on the kitchen floor last night, and Klaus did not try to eat me once.
Wasn't hungry yet.
I was right after
Next time, don't feed him. 2 days.
2 days. Oh,
lay on the floor. 10
Have
minutes.
to
He's
lay on
gonna
the floor
bite you.
2 days, or just
Yeah, both.
okay.
You both are. You actually might end up eating the dog. One of you two is gonna get eaten.
Oh, shit. That's tough. We're gonna keep it on the same theme here. I'm just gonna say it. How hard does Viagra get you?
Oh, I've never taken it.
Same.
But I would imagine people do take it, so I imagine rock hard.
Well, but this is a question. I've actually thought about this, and don't ask why.
Hard enough to have a baby.
I would hope. Now, as 2 gentlemen who have never taken Viagra before, but have had, I'm assuming have had boners before.
I have one right now.
Right. Okay. Would Viagra make it harder than hard?
Oh my goodness! You mean like
would it legit be
Superman hard?
Yeah, like
steel.
Dick of Steel hard, or would it just be just normal?
Normal. No, I think with my extensive medical background, which I don't have one, I would say that it has to be harder.
I would think, because I think I've heard stories of people who like dose their friends with it, and they're like it was like
it hurt
uncomfortably hard,
like bursting.
Oh, I wouldn't go that far, but yeah.
Well, not like bursting at the
I don't
seam.
Want to think, stop. I don't want that image in my head.
It's your own wiener. You don't have to picture mine.
It's still a bad image of a wiener ripping like an overcooked hot dog.
Nobody knew.
Exactly.
On
That's
the grill.
What's in my head.
Again, how hard do you have to slap a hot dog to char it and split it open?
Not as hard as a chicken.
Not as
That
hard as
is-
a chicken.
that is
Not
a-
as hard as a wiener on Viagra.
That is true.
They are. I would like to think that it's better. You know what? Call them up. I'm
We'll
going to
go
order
buy-
some.
we'll
I'm
go
going to order
buy-
some, and I'll get
Word,
back
bro.
to you on the next episode. But that's actually not going to happen.
Never. We're done.
Yeah.
Is
No,
it?
I have no intentions. I have multiple of those every day that I don't know what to do with.
Just do nothing.
Just deal with it.
It's just there.
Who wants my, hormones? Just keep them. You
Just
can
keep
have
them. Yeah, that's fine. Now, this will probably, hopefully, be the last one, more than likely. Hopefully.
Oh man.
We can talk about it
Oh,
for
right.
long enough here. If not, we'll do another one.
Okay.
Now, this one's kind of topical.
Topic.
As far as our time goes right now. The date of recording of this is actually the 15th of April, 2020. And there is currently a global pandemic
The
going
worst.
on.
It's the absolute worst.
So this question is in relation to that. This was actually asked on Yahoo. The rest of those were on Google. They asked, how do I get my parents to stop going to Walmart every day?
Wow.
And on the surface, it just seems like a normal thing. Like, well, not normal, but like very abnormal. Like, why are your parents
Every
going to
day?
Walmart so much? But their concern, reading into it a little bit more, was more about the pandemic and less about their Walmart addiction.
So this was recent. This was posted recent.
Yeah, it was pretty recent. Yeah.
Okay, because I was gonna say if it wasn't during this, then I would say let them go. Let them go to Walmart.
I mean, yeah, if they got the money, the income for it,
or the time, more importantly, because
Time.
it's very difficult to go in and out of Walmart. It's not a
that's true.
in and out thing. So nowadays, with what we got going on, time to the bed.
Oh yeah, I mean, I guess, but you.
How
have
old
to
are
go
your
to-
parents? How old are we talking? Because they
they didn't specify, but I would imagine somewhere between 40 to 60.
big range.
It's a big world.
You could do anything, man. Hide their keys, steal their car, steal their motorcycle,
Break her knees.
kick them in the kneecap. I mean, that's what I would do.
You would go straight to kneecapping and not sit them down for a nice little chat
why
first?
fool around? Get straight to the point. You aren't going anywhere. Well, you're going to hospital in a few days.
That's true.
I'm going to wait and see if the dog eats you.
yeah, we got to test another theory while we're here. A two for deal.
Do they smell blood? Would it be bloody kneecap? That's the thing. Or would I just
Yeah,
kick
I
it?
don't know if it's a clean break.
Kick it with a tasty groove.
But honest answer, just tell them that you're concerned.
Cough on them.
Nah, wouldn't do that.
Cough on them. They wouldn't go anywhere. Give them a mask. If they're going to go, they're
Why?
going to go.
They would go. They live with you. Would it
Oh yeah,
cough
you're
on
getting
do
it
anything?
too. Yeah, you're
This
right.
is irrelevant.
Pay someone to cough on him. Cougher to hire. Hire him up.
Sorry,
Infect him.
I was looking at my list and one of the lower down questions really tickled my
Oh, you'll have
my
to
funny bone.
tune in next week for that.
That's a good one. Now, just tell your parents that you don't want them to go to Walmart anymore. That's an easy one to solve.
I'm gonna tell her Donald Trump's gonna lock you up. You can't be traveling right now. He's gonna get you.
Who are you?
And he's got the best police ever. Nobody has better police to lock people up.
Is that a direct quote?
Yeah, it has to be. If he's ever talked about police, that's what he has said.
Oh my gosh, we're not getting political here.
No,
That's for sure.
no politics.
Is that an addiction though?
Guns.
Do you Walmart? Do you think there's an episode of My Strange Addiction eventually going to come out?
Yeah,
That's like
and
my
all they do
parents
is-
are addicted to Walmart.
No, they film the parents. They don't even talk to the kid.
Nah,
No, they probably film them and just have them shopping. That'd be a horrible episode.
that wouldn't be great.
But what do you think they take him to the doctor? And
Psych ward maybe.
I think maybe Sam Walton. Sam? Yeah, Sam's Club.
Sam's Club.
Yeah, is that him?
It's a Sam's
Yeah,
Corporation.
He would.
Uncle
He's
Sam.
probably addicted to Walmart himself. Do you think he's more addicted to Walmart or Sam's Club? I'll tell you what.
Sam's Club.
When I go to wholesale food places like Sam's Club or Costco or whatever, I either better have brought my entire wallet or
Why would you bring half of it?
right.
Is it like a detachable half?
Listen,
I'm leaving my money half
I
at
don't
home
appreciate
today.
your tone.
I don't-
What
I
I'm saying
I don't plan on
is-
buying much. I'll leave half at home today.
What I'm saying is you are going to spend hundreds of dollars. You don't go in and spend $20 and leave, unless you're getting one of them, a couple of them pizzas, I guess. You don't go in, you bring your entire wallet, and at least 2 hours.
Yeah.
You have to look at everything.
The samples alone are a 2-hour venture in Costco.
That's the last step.
No,
you got to
that's
build up hunger by
deterrent.
walking down every single aisle, and then you save up. I want some tuna salad on a Ritz cracker. They're gonna give
I want
me.
some steamed pot stickers.
Yeah, exactly. Well, you only get like a quarter of one. They'll give you a whole one.
Sometimes
They gotta save.
if they're slow in the day, they'll give you a whole one. Or they
I don't
butter your
know.
biscuit, try to get you to buy
They're
it.
probably pretty slow nowadays. They got people waiting out loud.
They ain't slow.
Outside.
Busy as hell.
Well, no, they're doing a line.
Yeah, but they're
One
so
in,
busy.
one out. Yeah, I guess so. But you know what, though? I got good news, Matt. Got my stimulus check today.
Same.
You know what I'm buying?
Hopefully bills or
Yeah,
something.
bills. I'm buying stamps to mail my checks in to pay my bills.
Yeah. What are you buying?
Is it? No, nothing.
I know,
Literally
nothing.
nothing.
Okay,
I'm
same.
making payments on things that I own.
I almost got screwed today. My car payment came out. I thought it was gonna come out tomorrow, like on payday.
Thank Trump.
Yeah,
Thanks,
but
Donnie boy.
But luckily the stimulus came in today as well, so I didn't get negative. I didn't get
Good.
overdrafted and all
No.
that.
Can't have
But with all this going on, this is actually gonna be the most amount of money I've had in my bank account in months,
it.
and my paychecks are almost
Jeez.
half of what they have.
Good thing
been.
they passed that. Good thing they passed that bill. Yeah, it's tough. You make more money on unemployment right now than
I haven't even got that yet.
even working.
I don't
Working
even,
my bones.
I don't know how much they're even paying me. I haven't got that letter.
Not much.
I got the
Better
PIN,
than nothing.
and I filed my 2 or 3 weeks or whatever it was, but
Mm.
I still just haven't got it.
Send you a check for $20.
It's better than nothing.
Free.
Free $20,
It's not actually free, right? You paid taxes on it since you're 18, right?
something like that. Yeah,
About 18.
about 18.
You got anything else for me, Matt?
I do have one more if you want to.
This will be the final one. Let's hear
It's
it.
actually, I think, the second to last how question that I have.
Uh-oh. All right, well, let's do them both. We got time.
Okay.
We got this.
All right, so this one was also a Yahoo. These last two, they're both going to be Yahoos,
Are
actually.
they both yes or no questions?
Definitely not.
Because then I'll just be like, yes. next.
Definitely not yes or no questions. This one, how do I get my vagina bigger?
Big dicks.
Just dicks.
Yeah.
I think
Kegels.
I think
Or no,
like,
that's the opposite. Huh?
the explanation was something saying that her boyfriend has a big penis and it hurts every time they have sex, so she wants to make it bigger.
The real answer to this, you just gotta keep going for it.
Just gotta
You gotta work it in there.
it'll numb
But
eventually.
Why ask? All right, the boyfriend or husband, whatever.
I think it's
They don't
boyfriend.
want that to get bigger.
No.
So why not ask him? How can I make your penis smaller? That's the real question.
Is it like your wallet thing, like half?
Yeah.
Like
long ways.
Hey, can you only do half tonight? You know,
Yeah.
like that. Is that what that would be?
Yeah, you go Dutch on a wiener.
Like, we're not going to Costco, babe. You don't need the whole thing. Like, come on, just half it.
Half. There are many ways, I'm sure, to stretch. Have a baby.
Ooh, that is true.
Yeah. So then you only got to do it the one time. Let it hurt.
So please
Do
see
your
back, see back
handstands.
to earlier question. It's not hard. You can
It's
do
not
it
hard.
probably a couple tries.
Multiple babies. You might
Um,
even have twins.
Oh, that would definitely blow you out.
One after another, like a train coming out.
Like a balloon.
A
It's
baby
been filled
train.
up too many times.
Balloon train.
But,
Yeah.
yeah, you could definitely do something by vegetables.
The
They make a bunch of different sizes.
they do.
cucumbers.
There's different shapes, so it matches this.
Different.
Like if you need to get a one of them cornucopias. But here's what I would do if I was a female or whatever.
Let's
I mean,
not
if
pretend.
it's your thing, get a traffic cone and a lot of lubricant. Start at the top.
Just practice.
Eventually, you'll be able to sit on the ground on that thing.
Practice makes well,
I mean, I'm not within minutes, but I'm talking. This will take some days, maybe longer. But eventually, you'll be able to make that cone disappear. It'd be a good magic show
that'd be
for
a good-
kids.
That would be a good party trick
And
at your new baby's birthday
You
party.
could even leave it in, walking around town, and if you ever have an emergency, you see a car on fire or something, sit down, pop up, there it is on the ground.
Yeah.
You just saved someone's life.
You just helped the fire department find
Yeah.
where they needed to go,
So that's the spot.
and then you get an award from the city, and then
There it is.
that's it really.
What award would you? Do we have to make a new award?
No, I'd just be a good Samaritan award.
Is that an award?
Sure.
Oh, it is now.
There's no one in our city is getting that. So,
Billy P. sending them out.
yeah. So.
Oh, she put up a traffic cone with her anus.
Anus?
Well, whatever.
I don't think she did not ask how to make
be
her
fair-
anus bigger.
To be fair, because if she did that to her vagine, he would want to use the other one, and she's gonna have to stretch that one out, and that's probably gonna hurt a lot worse anyway.
Yeah, probably.
I'm done with this one. Next,
Next and final.
final one.
How do How do I get my wife's boyfriend to respect me?
You can't. There's no way. If you have to ask this question, it's not going to happen.
My favorite part about this whole entire question, and even though there was no clarification whatsoever, so he didn't specify if they were divorced and it was a new boyfriend, or if they're just married and she's just boyfriending out while they're married.
Side dude.
Yeah, he didn't really specify, but he wants him to respect him regardless, and I think that's very noble.
So
Also didn't specify if there was kids, or anything.
other kids.
So I don't know if he even needs to keep in contact with this ex-wife or current wife
or baby mama.
Yeah, I don't know.
Are we assuming that the question asker likes this stepdaddy guy?
Well, I don't know if he likes him, but he definitely wants that RESPCT, you know?
Yeah, well, I don't know, but why? You don't have to.
There has to be kids, right? There has to be. There's no other logical reason you would want, your ex-wife's boyfriend to respect you, unless it was because you got kids and you want to make sure that he listens to what you say and not does his own shit.
Well, I'm just processing this, and I'm thinking of the real reasons why, right? You probably like the dude. He hates your ass. You probably just suck. If you suck that bad, don't suck. This has to be from a teenager or something. There's no way this is an adult. If this was a teenager...
How would a teenager want... What? They have to be adults. They're married. Or were married.
Oh, re-ask the question. Well,
how do I get my wife's boyfriend...
wife's boyfriend.
...to respect me?
I totally...
What did you think I said?
I thought you said mom's boyfriend.
No, wife.
Well, this is a bonus question. My wife's boyfriend.
Yes.
You can't have that.
That's why I was trying... He didn't specify if they were married or divorced or kids. He didn't say anything. He just said that his wife has a boyfriend and he wants the boyfriend to respect me.
Yeah, how about he won't? You can't, because she wouldn't have a boyfriend if she respected you.
Yeah, I mean, like, if you're legally committed to this woman and she's legally committed to you, and this dude's there's no way he's going to respect you.
Yeah, no way.
You're only there because you have to.
The only way to do it is get a divorce. Yeah. That's how you get it.
You get the respect. Because then they would probably break up after that, because it's probably a kink, let's be honest.
Yeah,
he's probably with her because she's married. If you got divorced, then he would break up with her and you would win.
Winner. Yeah, and you won't have to put up with having a boyfriend that's not a boyfriend. That's your wife's boyfriend.
Would that be his boyfriend then? Because it's his wife's boyfriend and they're one?
I imagine that she sees him all the time and you're stuck hanging out with him. Yeah. Going to the movies while they're smooching, and you're over here with just all you got is a stupid little ring on your finger.
And the popcorn. You got the popcorn and the medium soda.
She's over there making out, her hand in the popcorn tub and not even looking at you.
It sounds like it hit home.
Oh, man. It's the worst.
I hate when my wife goes out with her boyfriend and me at the same time.
Yeah. Joke's on you. My wife is my girlfriend.
My Wife and Kids. It's a good show.
Never seen it.
What?
Nope.
Really?
Yeah. I wouldn't lie to you about that.
That's a good watch. I suggest that.
Well, not gonna happen.
Yeah, that would be all of my how questions, I believe. I did have that one we didn't cover because we went over it last time. If you want to mention it, we have time if you want.
Go ahead.
How many cats does it take to kill a human?
Ooh. Is this like standard house cat?
Yeah.
One?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean...
One. I mean, my cat beats the crap out of me.
That is true. I mean, all seriousness, though, like, take it...
Seriously.
100% serious.
So you're talking...
If one house cat came up and tried to fuck your shit, one kick, and they'll probably leave you alone, or die.
Or I would leave them alone.
Or both.
But all right, but we're talking they didn't...
We do not condone animal abuse in any way, shape, or form. Yeah. This is all hypothetical.
Yes, everybody on Tiger King was evil and a piece of garbage.
And I still refuse to watch that show. Anyway, house cat comes, looks you in the eyes and says,
"Hold on,
this is it. It's time.
I'm not giving up till you're dead." So what we're gonna do is we're gonna picture. I don't like your scenario. I'm gonna do my own.
All right.
Walking down an alley because that's where cats live.
Alley cats.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
All cats live in an alley.
Facts.
Nobody, no people. Straight cats. Straight cats.
Straight, not gay cats.
Straight.
Nothing wrong with that, but in this situation, they are straight.
Stray cats.
Oh, straight. Never mind. Yeah. Disregard.
Stray cats. Till you die, they will attack you. Bite, claw, everything, right? I would say 8.
8 cats to kill you.
Yeah. One per limb.
1 per limb.
1 for your neck.
Okay.
3 on the balls.
Why so much attention to the balls?
They taste good. I don't think they taste good, but cats, animals, when they kill things,
I think
they go straight for the nuts.
I think they don't.
No, I don't know. I made that up.
They go for no.
All right, 3 on the balls.
They go for the
I'm committing.
throat.
8 cats, 3 on the balls. Actually, the rest could be anywhere, but 3 are on the balls.
3.
They're gonna fight over it. They're gonna avoid the hair.
Why they like the hair? They play with the hair.
Yeah, but they don't eat it.
I've had some weird cats.
Oh wait, no, they do eat it.
Mm-hmm.
They cough it up on my
Well,
carpet,
that's
and it looks
their
like a
hair.
turd.
That's their hair that they.
Yeah, they ate it though.
Realistically, how much is a gaggle? Because that's how many it would take.
Yeah, 8. I told
8?
you. Yeah.
That's 8. It's not a gaggle.
No, but in my oh, here it goes.
You need a gaggle. Whatever the exact definition
Google
of a gaggle.
Matt, Google a gaggle.
I'll gaggle your Google.
Come on, man, you can't even spell it. So a gaggle of cats, not gooses. I'm going with 8. 3.
Never mind.
No, that's
That
not
is
enough.
bullshit.
3 is
You
3.
need 3 gaggles at least.
Yeah.
9, minimum of 9. I could probably a house cat's gonna hurt you pretty bad. No doubt. It's gonna,
Unless they're
it's gonna
declawed.
scratch you up.
If they're declawed, I will punt. I will
they
take
got
any.
they got no defense. They would have to be able to bite you, and that's just not going to happen from that.
They can bite me.
They can, but it's not if they can't grab you. It's a lot harder to jump and bite something without grabbing, unless you're a dog and you got a big mouth.
I got ankle biter cats.
Okay, but you're not going to die.
They bite through my
Bite
my
your Achilles.
fibula.
They find your one weak spot because you're a Greek god.
Yeah, right
Or
through my.
what was
If I had no
Roman?
feet,
I don't know.
if I had no feet because a cat chewed them off,
But they wouldn't.
good. We're talking till death. Till death do us.
part.
Yeah, these
Death
cats
do us,
aren't
cat.
stopping, man. Yeah, I don't know. I think 8 cats. No, we'll go with 9 since you like 3 gaggles.
You got to gaggle at least 3 times.
I don't want to ever have to fend myself off from cats.
Yeah, it would be a terrible death. I love cats. Cats are nice. Well,
Unless they're killing you.
unless in this hypothetical situation you got to punt a bitch, they're pretty nice.
I'd have to.
Seriously, though, that's the first defense is just see how far you can kick it, right?
Well, unless you've already been, like, they teamed up on you.
Right.
If you've been overrun, like if you got 2 on each shoulder, 3 on the balls.
But you got to think though, in your situation where they're alley cats, they're gonna be malnourished, so they're
And
gonna go
feral.
farther.
Straight for the nuts.
You're gonna be able to kick.
Oh,
them
you mean
farther.
yeah? But if they're too malnourished, like if they don't have any meat to
Then they'll
them,
just
then
break.
yeah. But like a sail on a sailboat doesn't have a lot of mass, right? It's thin. So if you have a thin cat, it might just float away when you punt it.
That's not how bones work.
Birds have hollow bone.
We're talking about cats.
Yeah, I know.
Fuck your birds.
Yeah. You don't like birds.
They're okay. They're just annoying. But yeah, no, it would take a shit ton of cats to kill a human. Well, wait.
Feral cats are hungry though.
Depending on the human.
Ooh,
Baby?
big boy,
Baby?
baby.
2 cats.
1?
Toddler?
No defense though.
2 cats. Huh?
1 baby, 1 cat.
Baby 1 cat.
It's my nickname. Hey, it's me, baby 1 cat.
Baby,
Welcome
baby,
to
1
our
cat.
podcast.
Okay, we'll say infant 1 cat. Toddler, they can be pretty tall. We'll go with
Tall
a
boy.
cat and a half. And a hat.
In a hat.
Yeah. As you get older, I'd say above the age of 6, minimum of 3.
But we're not talking like, all right. But you ever see like those 9 or 10-year-olds that are like 6'4"?
Yeah.
So let's go by
Normal,
BMI.
normal
We'll go by
size.
body mass index.
Normal size human babies. Teenager, 6 cats. Right? Because they're not as experienced.
Now wait,
They don't know what to do.
this is an arc, this curve here.
Because
Because once you get over like 65, less cats.
Less cat. Oh yeah. It was definitely a bell curve.
Yeah.
It peaks for sure.
Where do you get back down to 1 cat? 79.
No. A 1 cat?
Yeah.
Fucking one of 3? You gotta be real old to die
but
from 1
but
cat.
I'm talking
well,
like-
they got tissue paper.
That's
skin,
what I was
though.
talking about, yeah.
They'll just bleed out.
Yeah, it's over. Your 1 cat scratch.
Yeah. Say 90. 90.
I said 89. You're going to one-up me by 1. Just
I
like
didn't-
8
I
cats
for-
versus 9
I
cats.
forgot what you said because I don't listen to you.
That's all right.
I
I don't blame you.
Yeah, we'll say 89 and a
89.
half.
That's it.
Okay.
Well, guys, appreciate you checking out our podcast. Where next week I'll be asking Matt some what-if questions because I'm a quizzical guy. I need to know what's going on. I need to know what the possible outcomes are. Thanks for listening.
If you didn't, this is
If you
embarrassing.
didn't, then I don't know how you even know we said this. Thanks.
Love you, bye.
Love you, bye.
Lastly, a special thanks to Audionautics.com for allowing us to use the royalty-free music you've heard on today's episode.